Alrighty. Hello. Oh, hang on a second. I can't see your chat things coming in. You'll have to just give me one moment because yeah. Hang on. I just got to make it so I can actually see your copy. So I can see your questions. Just give me one sec, guys. I won't be very long. I've just got to cut and paste the login details. Sorry about that. It's usually already there. What was it? Restream. And then I'll be with you. My sincere apologies here. Hang on. All right. This should be good to go now. All right. I hope you had a good weekend. I had my kids. I have had them for, well, they're my kids, so it's not babysitting, but I've had them solo for the last 4 days. And as it turns out, they happen to get a cold, which means Dad gets one. And not much sleep. So I'm feeling a little bit jaded. But I did go through and do a scan. G'day, Winston. I did go through and do a scan of the FTX perpetual list. By the way, please do like, share, and subscribe to this, telling you your notifications as well. And if you've got any questions or anything, put them in now. While I'm here, I'll do my best to answer those questions as well. It does make a big difference if you can share it with your buddies as well. This is brought to you by FTX. They are the ones who have sponsored this, and do so. You know, it's the platform that I trade with, and if you want to get 10% off your trading fees, click in the description below there, and you can get that. Also, I wanted to touch on the fact that you can learn how to go long, go short, manage your risk, and raise your orders, also in the description below. So feel free to get yourself stuck into that and learn what to do. G'day, Donnie. Okay. G'day, Ted. All right, so let's have a look at the list that I've got in here. First of all, starting with Bitcoin. Look, it just looks so ready to pop. It looks really good. I love it. I really like what I'm seeing here. G'day, Niels. So why I like it so much is this. And I did this morning for those that are in my group, my membership. I wanted to show this to you on the weekly, right? So when comparing the top 10, the reason I'm showing it, you can see how many have made my watch list at the moment. Have a look at just how far some of these other alts have moved over the last sort of 2 months. This is Bitcoin, not much going on. G'day, David. Look at Ethereum. Whack, in that same period, a massive move. Another 5% today. XRP, same period, big move. Bitcoin Cash, same period, big move. DOT, it's pretty much the same as Bitcoin, really. It's been a bit sticky. Litecoin has taken off as well. Binance has taken off. Cardano, it was slow for a while, but last week really set the standard, 33% up. Link has also moved, and Stellar also moved as well. Bitcoin is the lagger. Now, there's going to be a point at which some people are going to realize that Doge is a piece of shit. Excuse my French. And that they need to hold something real. And Bitcoin's likely going to be the place where people are going to end up. Also, after seeing so many good alt runs, we have a real chance that Bitcoin will suck up a little bit of that. If I show you the dominance now as well, let me take you to that. Look at that. Bitcoin's dominance has gone through the floor. All right. You can see steady the whole way through since it broke that level that I had drawn in. It's just gone. Now, can it fall further? Absolutely. Can it bounce hard? You betcha. It's just, for me, it's had a very long run like that with Bitcoin being dominated, really. I wouldn't be surprised at all to see it come back at some stage. When will that stage be? Well, that brings me now to our list. And this is why I like Bitcoin. So we just saw everything else has moved. We've got this chip sideways. Bitcoin is our big dog. It is the most stable, I suppose, apart from your stable coins, of course. It's the most well-known across all our cryptocurrencies. So it does have, not an inevitability, but it's well placed to do well. The funds, the major institutions that are coming into our space. Sean, I'm not on Discord, mate. Telegram, I am. When it comes to, your institutions, I would suggest the majority are going to be positioned with Bitcoin and Ethereum, okay, and a few others that are going to go depending on what their fund is. But Bitcoin's the one that's going to have the most exposure fastest. So I like where we are on the weekly sideways. Moving averages have caught up. We'll go back to 1 month. We'll go to that. It's extended on the 1 month, but so is nearly everything. It's a crypto market. This is what they do. They go bananas. Backing down now to the daily. Look at this consolidation. Higher low 1, higher low 2. And it's just sort of held in here. It's just sort of hanging and hovering around 60,000. We break up through that properly. And I can see us going all-time highs fairly quickly. Now, that's if it breaks. It hasn't yet. So I'm strong Bitcoin. I've been considering if I'm going to move more assets into Bitcoin and sell down some other alts, or what I'm going to do. For the time being, I've got 60,000 marked in there. I want to see this leg up again. No trades for me at the moment on Bitcoin on that 4 hour. Given there's a little bit of messy resistance through 59.6, you can see there's a trend here, but I'm not interested in it right now. What am I interested in? I'm glad you asked. 1 inch. Okay. Daily, higher low, higher high. All right, let's have a look. Come down to the 1 hour here. Now, here's the thing with this. With 1 inch, I'm not looking at this as a breakout, potential breakout trade. For those of you who have been through the Trader Cobb courses, you'll know what these are. Everyone else, I only talk about the cradle here because that's what we did for free with FTX. Oh, geez, a long time ago now. It was, when I put this first in, we were sort of around here somewhere or here, which was giving us higher lows. Now, because I haven't got a high low, we've dipped down below that. I was hoping for it to build up, break through, and then look for pullbacks into that $7.19. Because it's actually fallen through, I'm actually going to eliminate that now from the list. I think there's better options out there. Now, I come to Aave. And again, a little consolidation here. What I'm liking is just the cyclicity that we've got here, right? Sure, we've got a little bit of, why are you doing this to me now, mouse? Don't do that. We've got a bit of resistance here at the moment. That's fine. I'm just seeing the cyclicity here, and I want to see it continue. So I'm not really looking for, I mean, look, if it pulled back into the cradle zone in here, with resistance up ahead, sure, as long as I could get 1-to-1 before there, I'm open to it. But I just like the way it's trending. It's trending really, really nicely. There's no trade there yet, but it's on my list for that reason. The same can be said here for ALTPERP, as it has continued to drive higher. Look at this beautiful cyclicity. It's just bing, 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 bing. Looking really, really nice there. Let me just jump down back to that fall. You see the consolidation was messy. It's broken through, converging as we speak. Now the 2 hour showing that a lot better. A 2 hour pullback into that sort of 66 region will be fine, but also we can go lower than that now because look, there's a higher low here. A pullback into this region would be really, really nice. For those that know, let's see. I'll do it here while I've got you. No, nothing there. Okay, so waiting for a pullback into that cradle zone. ALTPERP ticks those boxes. Bitcoin Cash, again, good day. Moving quite well. It's the lower time frames that I'm liking the look of here. I think it was a 30 minute. Was it the 30? Yeah, if I pull back into there, I'd be keen. Look, there's a bit of resistance running through. That's not the strongest of levels, but there is a region through there that is satisfactory. It's not the higher time frames I'm really that interested in, but the lowers that I'm after. Binance, right. Yeah, so that level there, that's right. You can see the cyclicity, higher, low, high. I want to see it push through, and I want to buy pullbacks to 681 on boosters or cradles. Again, it's got more work to do. It still has to do a little bit more than what we've got currently at the moment. But if it is to skip through, it's in my watch list for that reason, to keep an eye on and to see if there's any opportunity that does present itself in the future. A little bit of a pullback going on in the market at the moment. Dash has pulled back into the cradle, bounce on the daily. Let's go lower because the trend's lovely. Look at this. Clean higher low, clean higher high. This is what I mean by cyclicity. A clean pullback into 410 or something like that would be beautiful. Even on the half hour, just coming into that crowd, give me a small bullish candle in there, I'm happy. DeFi. Resistance, as you can quite clearly see. Now, a couple of things with DeFi. Let's look at this on the daily. Check it out. You can see how clean and crisp that resistance level is. My only concern, or my only reason for not looking to take a breakout here, guys, is that I haven't got it set up yet. Need the higher low, and I need a little bit more convergence and whatnot. That being said, if we do push above, it's pullbacks into that level that does excite me. And again, it's about setting these things up prior to them actually happening. So we've got a plan in our head as to what we're going to do when the time arrives. If that time arrives, it'll be after it's broken higher. Now, DOT's been quiet for a while, but it is starting to gain some momentum. Of course, we have a higher low, a higher high. It's pulled back again and broken that little candle. I like that. Hey, Sal, how are you? Yeah, so I like the way it's starting to come out, and it's only just starting to come out. All right, so let's go down lower again here. We look at this 1 hour. I'm looking at this clear higher low. There's a bit of support and resistance running through here. Again, it's not an exact level. It's a region. That's probably about as good as it gets. But if I got a pullback on the 1 hour, back off of that $40.50 region, doesn't have to be exact, but in that region, that's the sort of thing I'm looking for to try and capture getting an early entry into a bigger picture move. It's not the greatest when we go to the 2 hour. You could even take it off the 30. I personally like the 1 hour. I'm going to wait for that. Dragon. Now here's one for those of you that are looking for swing trades. We've got a higher low 1, higher low 2, pullback bullish candle in the cradle zone. Now the thing is as well is that with this 2-day chart, excuse me, we got a little pullback here, but the picture is high, higher low, higher high. It's not amazing on the 2-day, but the 1 day it does open up options there for those that are looking for a swing trade. I'll just jump lower. Nah, not really right now. ETH, it's got to be in the list because it just continues to travel higher, that is. So it's actually down on the 30. I'm quite liking this. Look how it consolidated. It's come out with the higher lows. Give me a clean pullback. Maybe over 4,000 could be quite nice. Again, I don't have the trade just yet, but I am stalking this, okay? Don't forget, if you just jumped in, guys, please like, share, subscribe, and turn on your notifications and visit tradercobb.com for all you need in trading. It's brought to you by FTX. So yeah, FTT, same sort of thing, guys. 30-minute pull back into that level. Not a little old level back there. Higher low, higher high, starting to really come out right now. Again, on these mids, the MACD isn't great. Again, I am waiting to see if I can get an opportunity. What I do like about the FTX token is it's just been grinding. You know, we are moving to highs, all-time highs. And it's a very nice looking chart on that daily. I'm just trying to get positioned on some of these lower time frames if I get given the chance to do so. I wouldn't be surprised to see a bit of a pullback after many of these markets have moved quite well earlier in the session. Litecoin is also in that list. This has got to be one of my favorite charts. Higher low, resistance, pop, pullback. That is what I am after. It is a wonderful looking chart. Look at this daily. It just keeps on keeping on. Very similar to Ethereum in that sense. I like it a lot. And the last swing trade option that I've got here is on Neo. Again, a really nice trend. Higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Pull back, bullish candle right there in the cradle zone. On the weekly, of course, we've come out. We are moving. And the 2-day does represent a higher low right here. You know, there's another cradle that's worked out. That one there on the on the 2-day. Has moved very, very well, and we can say we're in a 2-day uptrend. So there you go, guys. A bit of a list there. I'm liking it pulling back a little bit here because it might just give us opportunity to get positioned on a couple of these moves, especially on those lower time frames. Now, there has been a few more trends starting to wake up. It feels like the market's starting to gain a bit more momentum, and I'm really looking forward to seeing Bitcoin back above $60,000 again. And allowing itself then to sort of take its next leg up. Whilst it's not there, it's the alts that I'm focusing on, whilst keeping a very close eye on Bitcoin. Yeah, that's about it for today, guys. So this is a watch list video for FTX. So yeah, get yourself in to an FTX account by clicking the link below or the description. 10% off your trading fees, plus how to go long, short, raise your orders, and manage your risk. Everything else that you need, you can visit tradercobb.com. I wish you a wonderful day. I hope I get a good night's sleep tonight because I am tired. Please, kids,